What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And yeah, today it's an I Told You So video. We talked about Jeep bringing back the 5.7 V8 for not just the Cherokee, but going into a bunch of different vehicles. And well, it looks like Jeep has now confirmed it. I told you so. We're going to talk about all that and more right after this. Quick question. Do you know every website that has your personal information on it? Yeah, neither did I. Turns out there are entire companies called data brokers whose whole job is collecting and selling details about you. Your name, your phone number, old addresses, even family connections. They pull this from public records, social media, all sorts of random websites to build detailed profiles on people. I got tired of it. So I went and I tried Delete Me. They had reached out and they said, hey, we want to show you our product. And anytime somebody wants to show me something, I'll take a look at it. So here's how they work. They go out and they find all of these sketchy broker sites. And believe me, I'm going to show you in a minute, there's tons, where your info is listed. They then contact those sites and get your personal information removed. But it doesn't stop there. New information can pop up all the time. So Delete Me keeps monitoring for you and keeps those listings off so nobody has your personal information. It's like having a personal team fighting to keep your information private without you having to do all the legwork. So let me show you. This is my latest Delete Me report. You can literally watch the list of sites that had my info, right? And it just shrinks to where it says clear, 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 clear. Some of these sites I didn't even know existed. In full transparency, today's video is sponsored by Delete Me, but I use it myself. You guys know this. Anytime I talk about a sponsor on this channel, it's literally companies or products I physically use. But it doesn't stop there. I'm sticking with this. I'm not getting rid of Delete Me anytime soon because of the value and what they've been able to do for me. So I'm sticking with it. It's made a real difference in how much my personal info is floating around online. And if that sounds like something that you want, go to joindeleteme.com/TK Garage for 20% off your plan. Now let's get back to the video. So welcome on back to TK's Garage. Major shout out to our sponsors, Delete Me, for sponsoring today's video. But remember I told you guys, I said that there was no way that when the Cherokee was coming back, that they weren't going to have a V8 option. That the 5.7, the 2.0, okay, that's cool. But there was no way that they were not going to bring back a 5.7 HEMI. It was just impossible. There's no way that they're not going to do that, right? Well, now the stories are breaking. The regular media 6 months later is catching up. And they're finding out that, oh yeah, the 5.7 HEMI is coming back to the Cherokee. And it's also going to the Gladiator and possibly the Wrangler. You don't say. That wouldn't be because maybe the Dakota is going to come with a 5.7 too, right? Come on, man. Come on, man. Listen, I know what the haters are going to say in the comment. You just be guessing and it just be right. I guess I guess and be right all the time, huh? That must be what I'm doing. I guess and I'm right all the time? All the time. Come on now. You know better than that. That's not the case. But in any case, it's positive news, and it just shows that HEMI production is so far behind right now. Because right now they still have to make all these engines in Saltillo in Mexico. Yeah, I'm still waiting for that story from some of these other publishers I've seen put out about them building HEMIs in Michigan, but I haven't seen that. All the HEMIs I have that I see, I get pictures every single day from people when they come in off the trucks on pallets on the little stacks. They all say Saltillo MX on it. So yeah, they're making as many as they can, and they're going to have to stockpile a lot because It's the 5.7 is in massive production right now, but they're trying to squeeze in the 6.4 as much as possible, not just for the Gladiator and the Wrangler, but also for the Durango. Sorry, the other people that are here in this little office are brewing coffee and making all kinds of noise, and I was like, "Yo, can I just get a couple minutes? Can I get this knocked out, please?" But so looking at what we know now, it looks like we're going to get 2027 model year Cherokees with the HEMI in it, and 2027 model year Gladiators with HEMIs in it. And what I mean by HEMIs is I'm not just talking about the 6.4, but remember people made videos and was like, oh, you know, you're talking about 6.4 isn't coming to the Gladiator, and then Jeep comes out and confirms it. This is why I said I absolutely love what I do, because we put out stuff and we talk about it, and then we just watch it happen, and we watch these other people look like fools on a regular basis. TK's Garage mugs also are back up on the website in the event that you guys want to get some. I know they were out of stock for a while. But so what does this mean? Well, it means that Jeep is positioning themselves, at least in terms of the Gladiator, probably like, and I know people will say, well, the Pentastar version should be the cheapest version, right? You would think, but I think with the pricing structure and some of the things that are changing, for sure the Cherokee Hemi is going to be probably more expensive than the 2.0 version. There's no doubt in my mind. It's probably going to be a Latitude or not a Latitude, an Altitude. What do they call it? Altitude. I don't remember. I'm not a Cherokee guy, all right? And for that matter, I'm really not a Jeep guy. I mean, I love the Gladiator. If I could fit in the damn thing, I'd probably own one. I just I don't like to be like this in a truck. I like to be able to just sprawl out. So it's probably always going to be Ram for me. But yeah, I found this very interesting when I saw the news hit, and I was like, well, damn. I mean, Stellantis is really positioning themselves to have a Hemi heavy lineup, at least in terms of Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. And I'm all here for it because I've said it. And at least I think now the executives get it, because those of us that are fans, not just investors, because I'm an investor, but those of us that are fans of the brand, that care about the brand, or also care about the Hemi. And you know, they can put out all the horsepower numbers they want about how great the Hurricane is. Guess what's selling more than the Hurricane? The Hemi. People want that reliable V8. Forced induction engines, and I'm talking about the Hellcat too, are great, but they're not as reliable over time as naturally aspirated engines. And that's just a fact. So I'm glad to see that we're getting back to that. I'm glad to see that the company is getting back to pushing it, and I'm excited to see, because it's going to ramp up production, you know, in Ohio for, you know, the guys that are building the Jeeps. And I'm sure they could, you know, they'd love to have another shift there, and I'm sure they'd love to get this Dakota rolling down the line. But I'd love to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What do you think about Jeep doing the turn as Ram did, as we're going to see Dodge do with the Charger, as the Hemi comes back to everything? When I put out that merch and I said Hemi everything, I meant it, because they were going to do it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.